Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. భోగి పండుగ సందర్భంగా అందరికీ మకర సంక్రాంతి శుభాకాంక్షలు తెలుపుకుంటూ ఈ వీడియోని మొదలు పెడదాం. Normally, it is the prerogative of the police to investigate the cases. Normally, the investigating officer will be off and above the rank of head constable. Even when section 174 CRPC cases are being dealt with, they should be investigated by above constable rank, that is head constable and above. And the investigation can be endorsed, entrusted to anybody by the higher officers. Basing on the gravity of the case, certain cases can be entrusted to investigation by the DSPs, like SC/ST Act and dowry death case, like that. Even IT Act cases, once now it has been reduced to Inspector General. But here the point is, the accused, if he raises any word about as to who should be the IO, then definitely it is a very, very serious case. దర్యాప్తు అధికారిని ప్రభుత్వం, సూపరింటెండెంట్ ఆఫ్ పోలీస్ ఎవరైనా పెట్టచ్చు, కానీ ముద్దాయి నాకు అధికారి కావాలి అంటే చాలా డేంజర్. ముద్దాయికి ఎంతసేపు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఆఫ్ కేసెస్ వరకు ఉంటుంది, కానీ ముద్దాయికి పలానోళ్ళు దర్యాప్తు చేయాలని ఉండకూడదు. ఉంటే ఇట్ రైజెస్ అ సీరియస్ క్వశ్చన్. That is what is orally observed by the Honorable Supreme Court in the case of CBI. You know, it is Central Bureau of Investigation. I should not call it because it is only Delhi Special Police Establishment Act. It is not at all renamed as CBI. But anyway, normally we used to call it as CBI. So CBI versus Deshraj, Singh and others. In SLP criminal number 9275 by 2019, decided on yesterday, that is on 13/1/2013 by 2 judges bench, Dinesh Maheshwari and Hrishikesh Roy, who orally observed when there is a single word from the accused as to who should be the investigating officer, then it raises a serious concern. That means the prosecution as well as the accused are hand in glove with each other. That is the inference the court is going to draw. No doubt, the accused has got every right to say that the investigation is not being done in a fair line and he can approach the superintendent of police. But he cannot say as to who is the investigating officer. Same thing happened here. Now coming to the facts of the case. Actually, this is a case of dowry death, but a sensational dowry death. That you have to remember. So it happened in Uttar Pradesh. So basing on the sensation and basing on the fact that the state government or the local police did not do the investigation perfectly and that their investigation is not on right lines, the Allahabad High Court, they have directed the CBI to investigate the case of death of a woman, that is section 304B IPC case, where the woman was allegedly harassed for additional dowry, due to which, unable to bear the brunt, she died other than under natural circumstances. And it has become a sensation too. But the problem is the investigation is not satisfactory even to the High Court also. Therefore, High Court has directed the CBI to investigate this case. But CBI, they filed an SLP stating that there are no special features warranting transfer. When CBI, it is the most powerful and important investigation organization agency. So when there are serious questions of law, when there are serious misfrauds, when there are cases of serious cheating or political issues, then only CBI will come into the picture, but not dowry death and other things. Therefore, they do not want to take up investigation. Therefore, they have filed a SLP before the court. Alright, So the allegations are against the husband and in-laws, quite common, 304B, that they have subjected her to mental and physical torture, and due to the harassment, she died other than under natural circumstances. So now, when the CBI is called to argue, incidentally, the senior advocate was not available. Therefore, the junior advocate. So actually, since we are discussing the Advocates Act, I should not say advocate Ashima Gupta. She is Ashima Gupta. So she made submissions on behalf of the CBI, even though she is once again I have to say, she is not a senior advocate. She argued beautifully. She young lawyer. She argued that the High Court has committed an error in transferring the case on the sole ground that the state government did not follow the procedure during the investigation. So there is no sensational things, only because of the news or because of the emotions, because of the political things, the case is sensational. But investigation part, it's a simple thing. Right. When she was arguing, this is the main important. Please hear, now hear carefully. The advocate on behalf of the accused stated that there is no requirement for CBI, Your Honor. Already state is looking into the case. Then the bench became suspicious. Oh, you don't want the case to the CBI. So what? Then immediately Justice Dinesh Maheshwari said, my dear sir, that is addressing the other side, that is the advocate on behalf of the accused person. My dear sir, a person died under suspicious circumstances. He met with death. He or she met with death in unnatural circumstances. What can be more serious? Death. Life is more precious for the court. So it's a death, sir. So definitely you must have faith in judiciary. You must wait till we decide whether the case has to be handed over to the CBI, whether the Allahabad High Court's decision ordering the CBI to take the investigation is correct or not. We have to decide, not you. When you are raising any interfering, it is giving suspicion. That is what is held. That is the heading of the particular case. Right. Anyway, since already Allahabad High Court has directed the CBI, the Honorable Supreme Court of India, they don't want to interfere. They only wanted the CBI to conclude the investigation within the prescribed period and come to a logical conclusion. This is one point. Why I have made this video is the patting of the young advocates by the judges, by the Supreme Court judges. Ashima Gupta, yes, they have appreciated the young lawyer for her actually submission of the arguments on behalf of the CBI. Bench said, you done well, you have done well, but you need to work more and contribute because you are a youngster and you have to earn good name with your performance. Best of luck to you. So normally, so the judges will also appreciate the efforts of the advocates because they are also coming from the cadre of advocates. They also studied LLB like you. They also studied LLM like you. They also appeared for the examinations like you. And of course, they were lucky enough to get the post, not by the dint of hard luck, but they worked. Definitely they would have worked, they would have prepared for the examination, they have passed the examination, therefore they became the judges. At the same time, the appreciation as a young lawyer, yes, that's why you have to follow the professional rules of conduct. Be brave, have a respectable attitude to the court, but at the same time, be brave, courageous. You must explain the circumstances which you want to focus before the court. Very good. Case law. Case law is not that important, but why I am telling is CBI can be entrusted with the investigation only in very important cases. That is number 1 point. Number 2, young lawyers, don't be afraid. Even though senior is not there, continue to argue. Definitely the court will appreciate. That is another example. For that only I am making this video. Of course, dowry, death, all these things we will be discussing day in day and out. But this is an important issue where young lawyers profession is appreciated. With this, I am concluding. Thank you very much.